Trying out the C4 Performance Energy in Pink Lemonade. 16 fluid ounce, 473 milliliters. Carbonated water, citric acid, malic acid, BetaPower, Betaine, anhydrous, hydros, anhydrous. And then the CarnoSyn beta-alanine, aniline. Potassium sorbate for a preservative, calcium. I keep saying calcium, but it's caffeine. Sucralose, aspartame, potassium. Those are 2 low-calorie sweetener sugar alternatives. Potassium citrate and natural and artificial flavors. And B12. Yeah. So the ingredients for a drink like this, at least on the list here, it's not crazy sounding, but I don't really know what these things are, obviously, in reality. I don't know if they mention what exactly is in those copyrighted terms. Locked in focus, B vitamin, elevated alertness, unrivaled flavor, according to them. Yeah. Is there anything else on here in the back? Caution, not intended for children or anyone under 18. Yeah, these are registered trademarks. So BetaPower. I wouldn't say that's a great product name. Yeah, I guess that's it. We'll just have to use our imagination what BetaPower is. And also CarnoSyn. There we go. Looks pretty clear, so they don't add any artificial coloring, which is nice. You can see some of the carbonation. It almost has a very slight, like dark blue or something to my eyes here. Oh, maybe not. Huh. I think it's just the reflection of everything around. But yeah, that's what it looks like. See what it smells like. It smells very manufactured. Yeah, it smells like a not a science museum, but a research lab. Or like a medical institute. Anyways, again, this is the Pink Lemonade C4. Let's try it out. It's pretty tangy, a little bit sour. There is some sweetness, of course, with the sucralose in the aspartame potassium. Always mention do your research on these low-calorie sweeteners because there is a kind of mixed research of their health. So health considerations with those sweeteners. So it's good to read up on it and know what you're drinking. Yeah. Does it taste like pink lemonade? I don't know. To me, it's got some sort of fruit-esque flavor. It has a tanginess to it, sourness to it, but it doesn't really remind me of lemonade. I wouldn't say it tastes bad, but it is very unnatural tasting to me. Oh, it's supposed to have, at least according to the picture, it's supposed to have raspberries in it. I don't know, since when does pink lemonade have raspberry flavor? I don't know, but I guess that's the fruitiness is like a raspberry-esque flavor to it. So with this specific drink, obviously it has 200 milligrams of caffeine, so that's quite a bit. If you want to compare it to like a cup of coffee, it's going to be around 80 to 115 from what I've read. So this obviously has a lot more caffeine than that. It's a big can, 16 fluid ounce. It's meant for working out. So their mix of their custom BetaPower and CarnoSyn SYN is supposed to be good for workouts. So I'm obviously not going to work out, but I mean, I have some weights behind me. I could lift them for a minute or two and see if it makes a difference. But yeah, I wouldn't say it tastes bad or anything. To me, the flavor, what they are claiming, this pink lemonade doesn't really taste like, to me, it doesn't taste like pink lemonade. Yeah. It's very manufactured tasting to me, which is fine if you're just trying to drink it for the functionality of it, the caffeine and all that stuff. I don't think it's bad by any means. It's just I'm not a huge fan of the flavor or anything like that personally. All right, let me pull up my weights. Yeah, I mean that was easy, but I don't think it would affect me at this point that quickly. Yeah. So I think it's an interesting mix of marketing and who knows what's in those ingredients and probably something you want to read up on before you drink a lot of. So so if it's something that can affect you long term, you probably just want to know beforehand. It says made in the USA using strategically sourced foreign and domestic ingredients and components. Guess we could look up this CarnoSyn and BetaPower, but maybe I'll just leave that to whoever cares. And yeah. Anyways, that was the C4 Pink Lemonade.